What is going on, guys? It is Duke and welcome to another Rise of Civilizations video. So happy to have you here on the channel today because today we're talking about epic commander pairings. That's right, epic duos. Right now we're going to be looking at the epic commander. So if we go over here, we'll change this up to rarity. Let's just change not star level, but rarity. So go to rarity. Most of you guys who are playing and watching this video, you have your epic commanders. You're probably focusing on 1, 2, 3 of them to kind of get them up and get them rolling. And one of the biggest questions that were asked here on the channel and in the community, if you guys may not know it, I am a sponsored Rise of Civilizations content creator, so I'm part of the partnership there, so that's awesome. So we get asked a lot of times, who are the duos that we should use? Who should we match with which commander? So by now, if you've seen any of the videos, if you have not, make sure you subscribe and turn the notifications on. But if you've been watching the videos, we do talk about it a lot because it's one of the things that needs to be driven home because commanders are so important in the game. So my two favorite commander pairings we're going to talk about here, and we're going to talk about a little bit why, and we're going to use our trusty commander sheet, pretty much like the Bible of commander workings. So really what we're going to go in, the commanders are a little bit different, but it gets to show you why you're using this pair. So as we can see, my epic commanders here, and we have Herman, and then we have Scipio, and then we have Joan, and then we have Lohar, and then we have Sun Tzu, and also Boudica. Sorry about my other guys over here. Kusanagi and Iluju, they pretty much get no love from me. I hate to say that, but Yulji, he is one that guys are really starting to give a lot of love to, but he's only level 1 right now. I have not touched him, so we're going to go ahead and focus on 4 now, which is 2 pair, of course, 2 and 2, which is going to be Scipio paired with Joan of Arc, and then also we're going to talk about Lohar paired with Boudica. So we're going to hop right on over to our commander sheet here. We're going to see, first one we're going to talk about is Scipio. Scipio, as you can see, he's a beast. He is the big monster, huge armed. He's got the echo arms going on there, just some guns, and leadership, siege, and attack. Now, if you roll over right in this area here, secondary commander to use is Joan of Arc. Now, this is a little bit dated. If you click down in the description, I have just a link for the Google spreadsheet on this spreadsheet here, which was created by detectiveG. It is updated. As of today, it is updated, and it's going to have a little bit explanation about Joan and her situation post update. So go and check that out. But Scipio is still using Joan of Arc as a secondary commander, so they work well with each other. It's awesome. Joan does a great job with Scipio, and he's so strong, and they kind of bounce off each other. And then on the other side here, we have Lohar. Now Lohar is great for synthesis, peacekeeping, which is like your old school jungler. He's great at XP farming and heals. And you pair him up with Boudica, which is a great nuker and XP farmer. So if you go over to Lohar's section on the spreadsheet here, you want to pair up with any Peacekeeper and anyone to boost XP. So right there, if you look under the notes under Boudica, it's a perfect match. It's a match made in heaven, kind of like peanut butter and jelly here. We have a great nuker, XP farmer with a healer. They work well together. So we're going to check them out. We're going to see how we're going to pair them up, and then we're going to bounce in. I've been farming them up a ton because it's a great way, especially when the kingdom is a little bit quiet, to go ahead and farm up XP instead of using your tomes of acknowledgement. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's bounce out. As we can see, we just healed up some troops there, and we're going to go in and we're going to collect a little bit of a quest reward here. We just defeated level 25 barbarians, so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to send out 2 troops here to go ahead and take them out. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to send out level 25 barbarians. We're going to find them here on the map. There they are, level 25. They have a bunch of cattle in there, nasty cattle that will go after your commanders. It's pretty crazy. So let's jump in there. We're going to attack. So the first set we're going to choose, of course, is Scipio and Joan. Let's actually switch this out. We're going to go with Lohar and Boudica first. That's who we're going to send out first. because I like to have them go in for the attack first, followed up by Joan and Scipio. So let's go ahead and send another crew out. Let's get rid of Herman. You are not invited to the party, buddy. And then we'll attach Joan right over and send them on their way. And as you can see, they are going to be headed out. And it is quite a bit of a walk till they get over there. They still have about a 41-second walk. But like I said, I like to have Lohar and Boudica go in first. They can get in there and smash, and then we're going to kind of see, you know, what we're rewarded with. You can really gain a lot of XP pretty quick. If you guys have some time, you can go in there and smash out barbarians. They're all over the place, as you can see. They spawn up. It's pretty nuts. So it's a good time. So it's a good thing to do, to go ahead and just pair up your commanders, let them get to know each other really well and work it out. So as you can see, Lohar is going in first. He is going to be delivering the first shot, which means that these barbarians will then focus on him. As you can see, they're running. They are trying to get out of dodge. And meanwhile, it looks like Scipio and Joan are heading up. So Lohar's going to engage right here. They're going to get into position. They are going to go at a level 25. Calvin, as you can see, he's got the big beard, and he is pretty angry. Well, meanwhile, we have Scipio's going to show up with the guns, with the Echo guns, and with Joan, and they're going to come in there, and they are going to battle up. He's just going to drop the hammer. So you can see lightning coming down like Thor, and as you can see, it is going to town. So as you can see, the skills are going in. Now, remember, the number one thing when you're pairing commanders to take note of is that talents do not stack. Now, skills stack. That is one thing I really recommend that you go in when you're really choosing out your talent trees for an individual commander. Check out what works well, but also try and pair it with skills. And then when you're putting your commanders together, look at their skills and see how they balance out off of each other. If you have one that's tank and you have a rage and heal, that is always perfect coming together. Those are the kind of things that you want to pay attention to. As you can see right here, Lohar's taken the brunt of Calvin's attack, but he's also got some heal to him, which allows him to stay up and stay strong. Meanwhile, you have Scipio and Joan just going in, doing an amazing amount of damage, and they're still staying very strong. As you can see, Scipio still has a ton of power left, a ton of DPS left, so that is awesome. As you can see, this level 25 barbarians are going to go down. They're going to go down rather quick. As you can see, it is, like I said, it's not much of a battle because we still have a ton of troops left, a ton of power, and Calvin is about to go down. But then we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the battle report as soon as that's over. Check out to see the kind of experience that you can gain from it, and really some rewards that you're going to get from it. So this is easy kind of stuff. This is stuff that you should be doing along with your quests you should be doing, going and checking out your RSS. You should be farming up. I have Gaius, he's out there farming as we speak right now. Looks like he's falling asleep. If you look right above me, he's got his eyes closed. He's out there hammering away, but it's all good, and it looks like Calvin is about to go down any second here. As you can see, all the different skills that are coming out. Archer, attack. We have what else is going to be coming through. As you can see, the notches go up, and it is it. That's over. So we have a mail received right here. We're going to just pop on it, click on it, and as we can see what's going on. So we get 2 battle reports, 2 victory reports here. The first one is going to be Scipio and Joan of Arc. Now, just from that battle against level 25 barbarians, we got 2.6 or 2,600 experience points for each one, which is rather awesome. And some severely wounded. We got 1,900 healed right there. And what do we get out of the rewards? We got some stone reward there, and then we also have a 1-minute speed up, and we got a couple tomes of acknowledgement. But then we're going to go down and we're going to check out our secondary report. Lohar and Boudica, 4,000 XP each, which is perfect. So if you stack that on, we got 2.6 plus 2.6 is what, 5,200 plus 800, so we're talking about over 1,300 or 13,000 in experience points, which is rather awesome. So I think that's pretty good. 13,000 just from going ahead and farming up barbarians. And as you can see, look at the heal right there. I think, what do we say? We had like 1,900. So 1,900 right there heal from Joan and Scipio. 1,900. But when we look at Lohar, we have 7,752, which was great. So As you can see, we got a little starlight sculpture there. We got more stone and some more tomes, so that is awesome. But the big thing there is experience points, getting these guys together, and you can see it's pretty awesome. So you can fool around with different duos if you want. This is a great way to kind of get used to seeing what they go on. You can go in and even getting further, you can look at some of these the battle logs here, see what happened, the different turns, and how they kind of bounce off each other. That is pretty cool. If you want to get technical and really see a little bit deeper on how these skills work, you can really dive in there and do it. But let me know what you're running out. Is this something that cool that you guys have been using? Is there a different pairing that you guys like other than these two? For these two, these are my favorite epic duos to run out no matter what you're doing, and it's all good. Any questions, comments, put them down below, and we will talk to you guys later.
You